everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is June, and today we'll be going over the latest info that we have for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet that's been releasing over the last couple of days regarding a new Pokemon. So, like I said, this started a couple of days ago. It started with actually some leaks. I don't remember the exact name for the person who leaked this, but I think it was from Pokemon Go. I'll put up some images and I'll put up like the credit of whoever posted this. But yeah, so this whole started a couple days ago. Somebody found in Pokemon Go the model of a new Pokemon, which I'll just throw up on screen right now. So yeah, they found this new like animation, this new model in it, and it looked really weird. Like at first we didn't know if it was true, but this, from what I've gathered, like this source is pretty reputable. Like they data mine a lot and they find out like new stuff in specifically I think Pokemon Go. So we were just kind of waiting for confirmation from the Pokemon company, right? Then yesterday, as of today, when I'm recording this, yesterday the Pokemon company teased this new chest website that I'll also throw up images on the screen right now. Since right now, the whole like thing for I guess that website is over. Like it just redirects you to like the main Pokemon website. But basically, this website was a chest that with some numbers up top. Again, I'll throw up some images, and these numbers would progressively like update through the hours, and the chest would gradually open. And like I said, this chest is now like will completely open and will redirect you to the Pokemon website. So now today we got two trailers from Pokemon officially showing off this new Pokemon. This new Pokemon is called Gimmighoul, and it's pretty interesting. So yeah, without further ado, let's just go ahead and get right into these trailers. This is the first one. All right. So we get like we get some new gameplay image. I really like this whole ruined area. I think it looks pretty cool. There's the chest, and there's the little guy. I think he's really cute. I like him. Gimmighoul, yeah, Gimmighoul. He's just ghost type though. We are thinking he's gonna evolve. So based on the leaks, spoiler warning, I guess, he might evolve into like a ghost and steel type, which could be pretty cool. Yeah, here's this little guy also just like out and about. Apparently, this is like his roaming form. Yeah, his roaming form. And his little antenna, I don't know if you guys remember, but like from early games, the item finder, it looks like his antenna. So I don't know, I think that callback is really cool. They've been doing a lot of callbacks recently with their Pokemon designs. There's another trailer right here that we're gonna take a look at in a minute. But yeah, like I find it interesting how they're doing all these callbacks to like, you know, previous gens. That his antenna looked like the item finder, so yeah, I'm just assuming like his roaming form is gonna be out and about using his antenna to look for coins, obviously, right? It's gonna bring him back to like the main chest form. And apparently like the chest form, like you guys saw, is like the only one that we'll be able to go into battle with. But we'll talk about that later. Let's just get into the second trailer right now. It's a little longer, 5 minutes. So let's just go ahead and watch this. So yeah, there is.
Hey, Jacques! Thanks for sending me that video. I think this might just be the Pokemon I've been hearing so much about.
Yeah, so they are
Trainers
tying
from
in
all over have
Pokemon
reported
Go
sightings.
with this Pokemon, kind of like with Meltan a couple years ago, if you guys remember that.
Gimmighoul. So that's what this Pokemon's called. Could the treasure chest it hides in actually be part of its body? It also carries the same type of coin trainers have been finding.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. In Paldea, I've seen some Gimmighoul that hide in treasure chests, and some that don't.
Yeah, look how like little antennas are like.
New to me.
The fascinating
Like
part is, as far as I know, no one's ever
see,
caught
like
a
there, he's
Gimmighoul
just
that's
like
not in a chest.
looking.
The second you get near, they hightail it out of there, dropping a coin as they flee.
Okay, see, so they just run.
I don't think we've seen them act like that over here.
You know, there's actually an interesting story about Gimmighoul and its coins.
Okay, let's see.
Here's an old, strange tale involving a mysterious coin. Once upon a time, a young girl
like
was
this.
out on a walk when she picked up a coin.
Wait, this is cool.
Clink. There's another, said the girl.
Okay,
Wait,
there's Gimmighoul.
What's that? When the mysterious being noticed the girl, it fled through a
Just
nearby
ran.
door.
Alright.
The girl hurriedly chased after it and came upon a treasure chest.
The main body.
But the mysterious being lurked nearby, staring intently at the girl. The treasure chest opened quietly, and whatever was inside
There was another one.
met the girl's gaze.
Okay.
The girl put a coin into the treasure chest.
1,
She picked up another coin and put it into the chest.
So yeah, what's probably gonna happen
2,
based on this is like,
Once again, she
so like we
picked up a
saw
coin
in
and
the
put it into
games,
the
they're just gonna
chest.
run away from us when they're in like their roaming forms, right? And it said, I think, that they dropped their coins. So possibly the way to evolve this
Eventually, the chest came to be
is
full
we're gonna
of
have to
coins.
collect 999 coins.
998, 999.
And it'll probably evolve. Just based on this little short pop-up thing that trailer that we have. That's what's been going around.
Huh? What am I doing with all these coins?
She doesn't
girl
remember.
wondered.
That's
Now who or what had been so
Interesting.
intent on gathering them?
What an intriguing tale. It might help us learn more about this Pokemon.
I hope so. It seems to suggest that Gimmighoul hiding in treasure chests don't move on their own. They just manipulate people into gathering
Pokemon
coins for them.
needs
On the other hand, Gimmighoul without
voiceover.
treasure chests don't seem to manipulate
it
people.
would be so good.
Perhaps they're able to go searching on their own.
It's very odd for Pokemon of the same species to behave so differently, don't you think?
I don't like the voice they chose for him
Since
though.
they're behaving so differently, maybe we ought to consider them separate forms. What do you think? Should we name them?
Good idea. Let's see. Chest form? Seems fair for the one that hides in chests.
Yeah.
That's very
That's fair.
straightforward. As for the one that walks around,
Roaming form, we
how
already
about
know. Yep.
roaming form.
I like it.
Alright.
So you've never heard of anyone catching a roaming form Gimmighoul in Paldea,
Yeah,
right?
because it just runs away.
Yep. But out where you are, they don't run away? You said they just tag along near people who've picked up coins.
Right. If trainers out here use that behavior to their advantage, they might be able to catch it.
Hmm.
What an exciting research opportunity. Is there anything else you can tell me about Gimmighoul?
I'd be happy to tell you everything I know, and I'll do what I can to help you catch roaming form Gimmighoul.
Thank you. And I'm sure trainers will also appreciate your help. Now, about those coins.
Whoops.
Has to go to
There's the
class.
bell. Time for class. Sorry, Professor. Gotta run.
Before you go,
He's
oh,
gone,
well,
dude.
That's Jacques for you. Always dancing to the beat of his own drum. I ought to send him a thank you gift for his help with Gimmighoul. Maybe a nice postcard.
I haven't played Pokemon Go in a long time, so I hope like it isn't like you have to play Pokemon Go in order to get this Pokemon. Because I don't know, that would kind of suck. Eventually, it'll be, I guess, like more widespread, but yeah. All right, so 2023. Cool. That's pretty much it. Yeah, so you can kind of see, kind of saw how it was following the trainer in Pokemon Go around there. But yeah, so really cool Pokemon. We can go right ahead to the website. I'm pretty sure there's info there now. Let me bring that up for me as well. Okay. So yeah, there's going to be connectivity with Pokemon Go with this in 2023, as we saw. So I don't think there's any info here really talking about. Just says these games will allow you to get roaming form. Okay, so looks like the only way we'll be able to get the little guy, the roaming form, out, like not in his chest, will be from Pokemon Go, but it'll probably be made available in another way, one day or another. Let's look at this other. Where's this? Okay, so we have a video and we have some info here. All right, let's see, what is this video? I think it's probably just the trailer we already watched, right? Yeah, okay, so that's the trailer we already watched. Yeah. So we have some info here. Investigations into newly discovered Pokemon are underway. mysterious coins have begun to appear, and along with them, the Pokemon Gimmighoul. It appears that Professor Willow and Mr. Jack are investigating this Pokemon and many mysteries that still surround it. I just noticed, he's just called Mr. Jack, like he's not called Professor. I mean, we have the two professors like in the game, right? But like, it's interesting to me that, like Professor Willow isn't collaborating with the professors in the game. Instead, he's collaborating with this guy. So I don't know. That's interesting to me. Might mean something, but I guess we'll have to wait and see and find out. So here we go. We have Gimmighoul in chest form. It is the coin chest Pokemon. Ghost type, 1 foot tall, 11 pounds. And it has the ability Rattled, which I believe it boosts speed if you are hit with a Ghost, Dark, or Bug type attack. Which honestly probably won't do that much because just looking at this thing, like it's just stuck in a chest, right? You can't really imagine it being that quick. So not that good of an ability. Hopefully this guy does evolve so we get a different ability later on. So here's a little dude just roaming around. He looks really cute. I really like him. He reminds me kind of like Gumby. I don't know if you guys are even old enough to know what that is, but yeah, that's kind of the vibes that this guy gives me. So we don't know anything about his roaming form. That's interesting. Might have a different ability, also different typing maybe. Because I don't know, it's weird to me how they just don't say it's ghost type either. So it might be ghost and something else. We'll just have to wait and see. This looks like it's the short video that we watched earlier, but let's just double check. Yeah, just the short one that we watched earlier. All right, so that looks like all the. Actually, hold on. Let's check Pokemon tab. We might have more info here. All right, here he is. Okay, so we just have info on the chest form. It looks like. Introducing nothing new here. Ability Rattled. Okay, so we have some lore on it. So let's just read this lore really quick. So it hides inside a treasure chest and moves slowly. These Gimmighoul hide inside sturdy treasure chests. While this provides them with a solid defense, the treasure chest weight causes Gimmighoul to move slowly. Okay, so there's confirmation. It's going to have high defense, but a slow speed. Alright. Making travel difficult. It's not uncommon for chest form Gimmighoul to be mistaken for an antique and taken home or sold to an antique store. Yeah, I like how they're just like out in like. Okay, so honestly, this is a play on like, classic like RPG, JRPGs, like mimic chests. Basically, it looks like a chest, but it's actually a monster once you like approach it and interact with it. Kind of like how also like Pokemon does things like Voltorb and Electrodes. How like, oh, you go and you think it's gonna be a Pokeball, but it's actually a Voltorb and an Electrode, and it just it attacks you. But this is leaning a lot more into like the classic RPG, JRPG design of it. Gimmighoul controls people and Pokemon, making them collect coins. So okay, so this is interesting because like, okay, so we saw in the story that this is what the little girl was doing, right? She was just collecting coins. Once she reached the 999, she just kind of like snapped out of it and didn't know what was going on. So if it can do that, I wonder why it goes out by itself too and just roams. That's interesting to me. I've said that a lot right now, but okay. When Gimmighoul senses a person or Pokemon draw near, it ambushes them, and then uses Ghost energy to control its target, forcing them to collect coins. Because it often hides in warehouses, shop corners, and other places people and Pokemon don't frequent, it tends to keep persistent control of those it does manage to encounter. Alright. Gimmighoul's roaming form, maybe we'll find out why. Here. It seems that Gimmighoul has a second form called roaming form Gimmighoul. This kind of Gimmighoul doesn't hide in a treasure chest. It's small, carries a single coin on its back, and can be found hiding all over Paldea. However, since they run away as soon as a person approaches them, it seems not a single trainer in Paldea has ever managed to catch them. Okay? Presently, roaming form Gimmighoul have been spotted in the world of Pokemon Go as well. It appears that Mr. Jack, an expert in Pokemon biology and Pokemon blah blah blah, and Professor Willow, who is carrying the race of Pokemon, have joined forces to devise a way to catch them. Please wait for future announcements to hear all about. Okay, so that's pretty much all the info. Maybe we'll get a trailer later on, maybe this week, showing like the progress on this. Maybe they'll show us like its evolved form. But I was gonna say too, like So Scarlet and Violet are almost out. It's like less than 2 weeks now because today's the 6th. They come out on the 18th. So yeah, it's a little less than 2 weeks away. And they're doing something like this. I was expecting them to show off like, you know, at least like middle stage evolutions of Pokemon, but this is still fine. Like I'm so glad they're still showing off some more things for Pokemon. It's just interesting to me how this is what they decided to show 2 weeks away from the game's release. But anyway, I think it's cool. I really do like the design of this little guy. I've seen a lot of like polarizing things. Like people either love him or hate him. I like him. Again, he reminds me of Gumby. I also like the callback with like the old school like design of the dowsing machine for his antenna. I think that's a really cool touch. I like that a lot. But yeah, I like him. What do you guys think about him? Do you guys think, I don't know, maybe he will evolve? What do you guys think he won't evolve? What do you guys think about like this roaming form? If it'll be like like how different do you guys think will this guy be from the chest form? I think it'll be faster because obviously it's on the chest. Probably a lot frailer. But I have no idea on its attacking stat. Probably just average. I would assume both of them just have average attacking stats. But yeah, this guy is probably the faster one. So hoping it has a lot better ability too. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. You guys excited about this guy? Are you guys excited about, you know, the game's releasing in a little under 2 weeks? But yeah, with that all said, thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. See you.